I'm going to attempt to film a week in the life. I say attempt because every time I try and do this, I always epically fail. I maybe get like a couple of hours into the week and then just completely forget, or my plans change. But I'm committed, guys. I'm committed to doing this YouTube channel. I'm committed to taking you with me, and committed to making my goals actually happen, you know? So, got a cool day planned. I was supposed to go for a run this morning, but epically failed. Cusco, my little puppy, got me up at 5:30, and then I just went straight back to sleep after. So, didn't get that done, but hopefully, no, not hopefully, I'm going to get my run done this afternoon or this evening. But first, I'm going to go to one of my clients' new venues called Soco in Murdiff City Centre. My client is Prospect Design. They are an interior design company responsible for the likes of Brass Monkey, Selini. They do some really, really cool spaces, and Soco is their latest venture for teens, tweens, families. Huge pops of colour, lots of gaming, lots of F&B. I'm super excited to show you. I'm actually going with one of my friends who's picking me up now. Ooh. Oh my god, it looks so good. So I'm back home now. It's about 4:45. It's been such a nice afternoon. It's gone so quickly, and it's nice like having these like chill but busy weekends, like weekends full of like still fun things without lots of alcohol or brunches or drinking. So yeah, it's been a good day. I've dosed up on 2 coffees and lots of carbs, so I am ready and excited for this run. Well, that's what I'm telling myself. I'm actually currently training for a half marathon on the 8th of Feb. It's my first ever half marathon. Before this training, let's say, the furthest I'd run was 10k for the Dubai run in November. So much fun, by the way, such an amazing event. If you're ever in Dubai, around the Dubai Fitness Challenge, which is usually like November, December time, the Dubai run down Sheikh Zayed Road, they shut down the road, you're running past Museum of the Future, Burj Khalifa. It is one of the best things that you can do. It's so inspiring, like seeing mums with like pushing their prams, and then you've got, you know, like the young athletes, like just a mix, but it's open to everyone. It's so cool. And you're just going off the buzz of everyone, like even if you're not a runner, just being in that environment will really push you. It's amazing. So I did the 10k last November, and that was the first time I'd ever done a 10k. Before then, it was only ever 5k that I'd run. So now I'm really pushing myself with this half marathon, which is 21 kilometers. And training has been going very well. My long run, the longest that I've got to, is 14 kilometers, which I'm super proud of, and my speed is getting quicker. However, I haven't properly trained really since, I want to say like for the last 2 weeks, just because it's been such a hectic, busy, energetic, amazing start to the year, but my full focus has gone on work and not much else. So I did my New Year's Day run, which I was super proud of, because the only goal for me starting this year was, you just need to get up and do a New Year's Day run. Like, do not spend it with your head down the toilet, you know, which I've done in previous years. So it was an amazing start to the new year. But then I've probably done like 1 5k, or maybe, and 1 speed training actually. So I've basically done a couple, but I'm just well overdue my long run. So that's what today is. I'm aiming for 17 kilometers. I don't know yet if that's too ambitious, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna go to the beach now. Usually I run around Marina, but fancy a bit of a change of scene, you know? So gonna head to Kite Beach, Sunset will be soon, which will be nice. Usually I run in the morning, so yeah, a bit of a different setting this time, you know. So come with me, I'll take you with me, and wish me luck. I'm excited. My God, traffic took ages. I was literally sat in it for 45 minutes. I could see the sunset from my car. It looks stunning. I really hope I make it. I did it. 17 kilometres. Jeez, that's the furthest I've ever run in my life. I think running's one of those things. Like, if you said to the average person, "Oh, do you reckon you could do a spin class?" They'd probably say yeah. Or do you reckon you could do a Pilates class? They'd probably say yeah. But if you said to someone, "Oh, do you reckon you could do a half marathon or a half marathon?" I think most people would say no. Like, running's one of those things that people don't think they can do. It's you versus you in the most purest form. Like, no one's going to know if you didn't make it to 10 kilometres, 15, 20, like whatever you set yourself. No one else is going to know apart from you, which is why it's so fulfilling when you actually go the distance, when you prove to yourself that you can do it. Like, if I'd said to myself like a month ago, "You'll be running 17 kilometres," I would have gone, "Sorry, what?" My legs hurt so much right now. I keep like getting the giggles. Like, am I going into shock? Oh my God. Ow. Oh. That moment I heard the NICAP go, 17 kilometres. That moment, mate. Like, relief number one, pride, disbelief. Wow. That was amazing. I'm getting in my groove until like 4 kilometres, and then I'm like, right, I've got this. And then it's a breeze until like 9 kilometres. And then you kind of like, then you go in and out of your grooves. But those last kind of like 2 kilometres, mate, that was a struggle. It was a real struggle to finish from 16 to 17. Wow, that felt heavy. My legs really started to feel heavy at like 12. Whew. Wow. Mate, can't wait to get into a hot bath. Incredible. Woohoo! Mate, 17 kilometres. So just in Spinneys, getting some food. See, this is the funny thing about living in Dubai. People forget that we're just normal human beings living a normal human life. We don't spend every second in, "Oh, they've got a whole gluten-free section." I don't usually go to the Spinneys. I usually go to the one near mine. Cute. What am I actually looking for? Pickled onions. We don't spend every second partying or at brunch or up skyscrapers. Majority of us work really hard, living normal lives. And this is how weekends look for a lot of us. I don't know if anyone else is trying to find pickled onions. Aren't they? Yeah, when you go to a new supermarket, it's all laid out differently. I see them. So a lot of people actually skip this mall off if they're visiting Dubai. A lot of people would do the typical Mall of Emirates, Dubai Mall, but this Mercato Mall situated in Jumeirah, it's beautiful. Giving these a go, recommended by my friend. She's like, you have to try them. It's the first time I've eaten all day. Oh. Oh. Plant power, vegan recipe, man. They are sugary, but no nasties apparently. Wow. Oh, I should have known they were sour, to be fair, because she really likes, what are they called? Sour Patches. Sorry, this focus keeps going really bad, I think it's the thing in my car. Yeah, very sour. If I eat this whole bag, which I will, because, sorry, but I don't understand people that can just have one sweet and then put the bag away. That doesn't make sense in my mind. Like, I physically cannot. Once I've opened a bag of crisps, sweets, anything, mate, it's all going. 170 calories like that. Yummy. Oh, Unas is over there. Mate, Jamira's popping.
Do you think anyone's ever dared to tell the ocean that it's too big? Do you think anyone's ever stood on a cliff above the roaring blue sea and shouted, hey, could you just not be so much? It just keeps moving unapologetically. And yet here we are, constantly making ourselves softer, smaller, quieter, not taking up the space we deserve. And yet, here we are, constantly making ourselves smaller, quieter, softer, not taking up the space we deserve.
What are you doing, Chicky Monkey? Stand. Did I sleep? Did you have a nice sleep? Did you have a nice sleep? So it's 7:51. I need to leave really late. It's about 8:30 to get to our voice coaching session for 9 o'clock in the office on time. Just need to send off a couple of emails before going there. We haven't had a chance yet with one of our clients to kind of do the end of year reflection that we really like to do. So obviously when a client onboards us, we have certain goals, right? Like they've hired us for a reason and we need to make sure that we're hitting those. But for the clients that have kind of been with us for longer term, you know, like the 1 year clients, even the 2 year clients, it's important that we revisit those goals because obviously goals evolve, right? And it's important for us as an agency to figure out, okay, like what's working, what's not working, and also check in with things, you know, like what do you think's trending in the industry this year? What's your predictions? Because that will ultimately set the tone for what we do as well for the rest of the year. So haven't had a chance yet to do that with one of my clients because they, like us, have had such a busy, productive start of the year. So they said to send in the questions. So I've made it into like a really gorgeous document with a few photos from this year that I'm just going to send across this morning, and a couple of other things as well before I get into the office.
So when you feel centered, ready, focused, you've taken your breath, your on sister.
And then you'll understand that changes how people listen.
It is Tuesday at about 20 to 10 in the morning and I've just got to Murdiff City Centre to come to the VIP and media day for SoCo, the venue that I showed you guys toward the beginning of this vlog, designed by one of our clients, Prospect Design International. Today is all about inviting the media there so they can check out the venue. We've had no involvement in that process whatsoever, but it is a real pleasure to obviously attend on behalf of our client, get some content, hopefully meet some people, let them know who did the design, that kind of thing. So looking forward to seeing the space full of people. So yeah, come with me. Morning, beautiful people. It is 6 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. I am currently at my laptop because I need to get some photos edited and a reel edited for one of my clients ready to post today following the event from yesterday. Feeling a bit drained this morning. Yesterday was a big day. We had the event in the morning from 10 till about 12. Then went to Canon to buy a flash for the camera and we were in there for quite a while, just figuring out which one was best and testing out those different ones. The one that was supposed to work wasn't working, so then we were testing out another one. So that took a bit longer than expected, but we got it. And I always love getting new toys because it means we can play around and experiment, and it means that we're always going up a level, content's moving up. So that is exciting. Then we drove to another one of our clients for another shoot. Then I had a client call, then a client presentation, and then went out with the clients for a couple of drinks to say thank you, because they've been a long-term client of ours and they were with me since I was a freelancer. And naturally, when you're a freelancer, you don't have the resources to do those kind of things, right? To take your clients out to say thank you. But now we're in a position where we are, so it was important to me that we did that. But naturally, yeah, yesterday took quite a lot of energy, presentations especially, because we put our heart and soul into them. And the one yesterday it was a big one, setting the intentions for 2026. So it did go on for quite a while. It was always going to be that way. I don't think that we can look at the presentation and go, yeah, okay, that section could have been shorter. We did cover a lot of topics, but it was always going to be that way. So yeah, naturally feeling a bit drained. You can probably hear it in my voice. Sometimes I get this after events as well, because it's the build up and then it's the big climax, and then, you know, it's the come down after. So and kind of like lots to think about and ponder on still, but all in all, still very positive. Gonna start the day by getting these photos done, photos edited. We've got about 7 gigs worth of content from the event yesterday, so went through and made a selection of the top ones yesterday. So just going to go through and edit them today and make sure that my client's got a reel for stories. And then get on with the rest of the day. Got a couple of meetings, one for a potential new client and one for giving a lecture at university, which I'm so excited about. Our legacy at Chapters is I want to be a brand people talk about in schools in years to come. So things like this are contributing to that legacy, which I'm really excited about. So today's just the call to discuss with the team over there what the topic's going to be about. I want to get an understanding of, you know, how old the students are, what stage they're at in their course and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. It's like the next chapter for us personally, you know, because our client work is obviously one thing, but then there's things that we want to do as Chapters, as the brand, as the business. So that's another stepping stone for that side of things, which I'm really looking forward to and I'm excited for. So there we go, on with editing these videos and photos. Days like this, I really appreciate being a business owner because I can turn up to the office. Like this. I'm also the biggest hypocrite right now because even though I'm in gym gear, I've definitely just ordered this big slab of carrot cake. So I've been eyeing this up all week, to be fair, and it's 4 o'clock, so he's maybe pick me up, you know. She is massive. God. No, it's good.
It's cookies.
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing, baby? It's a special day today, guys.
What are you doing? Stand. Good boy. Oh. Ah.
It's Cusco's birthday! You can say hi. You can say hi. You're getting all shy. You're getting all shy. It's Cusco's birthday! Isn't it, baby? Go take him for breakfast down the beach.
Don't we, mate?
Yeah, take him for coffee down the beach. There's a really nice place called, I think it's pronounced Miami. went there with a friend the other day, and they have like a nice little food menu for dogs, and he had this peanut butter thing with blueberries last time. He loved it. So yeah, take him down there today. Do a bit of a weekend reset first, clean the kitchen, have a coffee, probably sit on the balcony for a bit with a book, just chill, you know. Saturday's usually my day where I get a lie in, because I'm usually the one up with Cusco in the mornings. He's up kind of like between... Sometimes he does stir around like 5 a.m, but I try and make it a point of, okay, I'm not getting up until at least between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. So Saturday's the day where my partner gets up with him in the morning and I get my lie in. So I had to about like, I was up at 8:30, but you know when you're awake and then you just like lay in bed hoping to fall asleep again. So yeah, awake at 8:30, probably got out of bed around 9.
High five. Good boy. Treat you a treat.
So there we have it, guys. A week in the life. Although, did I show everything? I'm so conscious of saying the word busy, trying so hard not to say it because I'm bored of hearing it, bored of saying it. But it has been a crazy, in all the best ways, start to the year. We've grown the team, pushed ourselves outside of our comfort zone. It's been so energetic and so productive. And even though I haven't shown a lot of that in this video, because it has been so crazy and getting used to documenting everything is still something that I'm getting used to. But I hope that you'll bear with me because I really want to make this whole YouTube thing work and I want to take you guys on for that journey. Whenever we post anything at Chapters, we always ask ourselves, what's the purpose? As in, what's the point? Why am I inclined to do this post? And then the value. What do you guys get out of it? And the purpose of this vlog in particular was to show what life is like as a business owner here in Dubai. See, I've lived in this city for 9 years and I'm so blessed for the opportunities that it's given me for being able to build a life and a business here. But it's these stories of entrepreneurs and people working their 9 to 5 and hustling. They kind of get lost in the glamorous stuff and the glitzy stuff. So I hope the value has been that you've seen a different perspective of the city. Maybe you've learned something that you didn't know, and big bonus, because this is all it comes down to really. Big bonus if it's inspired you in any way. But I'd love to hear from you guys what you thought of the video. And if there's anything that you want to see more of or any questions that you have, please leave them in the comments below and hit subscribe if you want to come along for the journey. Thank you so much for watching. I really don't take it for granted that you're here and I hope to see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.